Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another live stream, Life of Mike. I've just been relaxing all day today, and uh, just relaxing. I don't know. I spent like 10 minutes preparing to get an order on DoorDash, and for some reason it couldn't deliver. Like it's only 10 o'clock. What the fuck? What? It's only 10 o'clock. McDonald's fucking open at 10 o'clock, and it doesn't close at just 10. They close at like 11 or 12 or 1. I don't. What the fuck? For some reason, I can only set it to be picked up for some reason. But I had a 50% off code where I spent fucking $26. I only have to pay like 19 or some shit. What's up, Duttons? How you doing? Um, I'm just relaxing, man. I didn't want to go back to the job anymore. It drove me mentally insane, I guess. Even though I kind of was the first person to send a text message pissed off because the bitch didn't want to do the dishes that day. But where the dishes lands, where the dishes land. I don't give a fuck. That's just the philosophy behind it. The way they got it rigged is where they're trying to fit shit in a certain schedule, and I don't know. Um, so my point is, I'm just uh, I'm just relaxed. That's all, and relieved. And my legs started hurting and shit. I'm 190 pounds. I weighed myself like 2 days ago. I gotta lose fucking weight. This shit's not good. The last time I was at 200 or 205, my hips and knees started hurting really bad. So I gotta start losing weight, and I can only do that by not eating and focusing. And or there's a type of fucking pill I need to take, right? That's for your like fiber that speeds up like your metabolism, and I need to get some other stuff for metabolism. That's what I need to do: get some tablet stuff, and then take very small amounts of niacin, and then a very small amounts of apple cider vinegar vitamins, or it's not necessarily vitamins, but it's like pill form, and you only take a little bit of that. You know what I mean? Which can help with your body, and drink enough water. And then gotta let your body adjust its water intake and its food intake, and then that's how you gonna lose weight. I fucking downloaded the app, the fucking intermittent fast. I used to wait all day. Oh, hit the sheets. Yeah, that's cool, dude. I just been here chilling and shit. Um, I just been here chilling. That's all. Not having a job is okay still, but the weird thing about it is I really want another job already, right? But I'm how can I say this? I'm not the way I was before I had a job, even though I have a job no more. Does that make sense? Like I feel different about shit, but people and customers are fucking crazy, man. I hate to say it. Like the Chuck E. Cheese fucking thing I was telling y'all about, and that one video, a piece of cheese, you Chuck E. Cheese bitch. This shit's funny. So my point is that completely confused me. And when I found out it was just about a piece of cheese, it made me really fucking mad for some reason. I don't think that'd make anybody fucking mad, man. And I'm just doing all these different things and just it make me act like a jerk to these people, man. Because it's just I guess human nature at one point. It's not even fucking about being some NPC at work. NPC mode. Let me tell you about NPC mode. I was in NPC mode for a while, and then I went on full auto NPC. You know what I mean? So I went on full auto NPC and shit, and then I went mentally deranged without a NPC auto. Then it was become my human nature there, which was not supposed to happen. So I felt like I just quit at a certain time. And told them I don't want to fucking show up no more. Basically, what I said, and they still asked me to come to work, even though I sent some fucking text messages, which are really ain't too crazy. You just say that's just First Amendment, saying what you want. It's really, which is a real thing. I hate to tell you that, but um, I just probably don't have the job no more. But that's not what they still want. Like I said, they still want me to come to work after that. And I'm just not showing, man, because that even shows bad character in its whole thing. You know what I mean? And it ain't about sending text messages because that's a whole other thing that's outside of work. Actually, 'cause I never did get actually a write up the first time. So if that was my first write up, that would have actually been my first write up. I decided to just quit altogether. I mean, it just that's how much it aggravates me. Because I believe the back end of the philosophy is that maybe I should have been fired, right? But maybe the other people should have been fired. It would never got to this point for me to get mad about something. Because one time when I did all the dishes, the chick brought me fucking more dishes to do. Remember the video I had it recorded, and I meant to turn off the video, but the chick came in. That's the chick they were saying where they wasn't going to do fucking dishes that day, and on their shift. But wherever it lands is wherever the fuck it lands. I don't give a fuck what no one says. I'll do the dishes. At first, it took me a long time to figure out how to do the dishes. My first day and second day there, or really my first day at work, seemed like the longest work day ever. Even though I went there and did more time and working, I worked there fucking a lot, actually. I hate to say that. I fucking made $3,100 off a fucking Subway. And to get hired and go in there and start working, you feel more free, actually. It's like, they're like, hey, we're going to give you money, man. Just do this shit. And of course, it took me 3 weeks to get my first check, which was worth it. I still have money. The money I have is going to take about 2 or 3 months for me to, if I had to spend it all on something, I'd probably still have money after 2 months, 3 months. That's if I spend all my money. But by then, I probably don't have another job. I was thinking about Amazon around here, right? What's up, man? Table saw. I just don't fucking work there, man. That's all. So I can't really explain it any more than that. It feels good to work there, actually. And to go to work, maybe that's what I need to do, is buy a bunch of shit and get in, like, fashion or some shit, but I don't give a fuck about fashion. Think about that shit. But in the end, when I find another fucking job, I'll invest all my money and shit correctly. If I tell you how I invest my money, you'd be like, there's a goddamn way that's not possible. I'm like, yeah, the fuck is, you're fucking insane. It's like I found a loophole or some shit. You know what I mean? You know how you find shit? I found something, which is very common. It's not that fucking special. It just takes a lot of fucking time. Shit. You know, like a RX 580 makes me $2 a day. Money cryptocurrency, just plug that bitch slam up. Yeah, just plug it up. Already get an extra $2 in one day. So that's like weed money. So that means I can never weed starve again, which will last about 2-3 years. Then I can convert that shit to other cryptocurrency. Then I can hold. Then I can fucking sell that shit. Yeah, RX 580, man. But that could also play Final Fantasy VII Remake. That's just like PS4 fucking. It's like a better. I think it's like better than PS4 because it just recently came out. It's somewhere near the fucking same graphics shit rendering. I am actually. I want to show you what I got. So, I've been messaging Spanish chicks lately for some reason. I don't know why. They're okay. One chick said I was persistent. Is that something good? Yeah, of course it's good. But the point of it is, let's say persistent. That's what guys do. It's not something abstract from its normal delivery, unless you just. That's the whole point of it. And I wanted to touch bases on something. So when I was younger, right, I had a 34-year-old girlfriend back when I was like fucking 17 or some shit, right, and she said I was obsessive because I was always trying to meet her and get together with her and stuff like that. But as soon as she said I was obsessive and acted fucked up, let's just say that, I never really wanted to fucking talk to her anymore, man. Even though I did, I felt like the best thing to do is just ignore her altogether. But here's the fucked up thing about that. You're actually supposed to keep bothering her. Even though she's saying that, she means the opposite. But I took it as I'm really not ever going to do that ever again because I believe that wasn't supposed to be a part of guy character when that's actually something normal. You know what I mean? That's fucking stupid. I'll see things in some literal way. And we couldn't be together anyway because she was going through divorce or whatever the fuck. And I fucking was, of course, 17 and shit, 16 and whatnot. Well, it was over. Or however you want to calculate it. Now, she died recently. I wanted to tell you that. My first lover died, guys. Her name was Laura Cronin. Her daughter, Shay Cronin. I want to punch in the face, though, but I want to punch her in the face. Why? Because she was always just some bitch to me because I never got a chance to know Shay. And I told y'all this story already that the chick I knew from high school that I liked, that's my size and Italian also, met, they were all arcade people, and I played video games too. So the chick had knew the chick, and the chick, basically I found out my first lover died through the fucking chick from high school. Isn't that fucking crazy? Even though my first lover was something that happened before high school, or ninth grade, or before I met this chick. Does that make sense? Until I had met the chick in high school. And whenever we were in fucking, well, I think it was 10th grade or ninth grade, some shit like that. So, Booty Speaker Cyborg. So she told me she passed away, and I see that actually, she actually didn't tell me. No. I was looking, somehow came across Shay's profile, right? My first lover's daughter, she was my age, when I was dating her mom, which was 34. So that's why the whole thing from high school is fucking weird with the actual people from high school because it just works that way. So regardless, I really couldn't get to know those people because I would be getting involved with the woman again. It's just how it works. I hate to tell you that. And the whole thing about it is, well, about me being obsessive or nothing. It was about the fact me being a younger guy and she's an older woman and we were doing things. It's just stupid as fuck. It sounds kind of fucked up, but it's just the point of it is she died and fucking OD'd or some shit recently. And she was always in and out and fucking mental home or some shit. I don't understand what she was actually like that. She had a lot of fucking traumatizing fucking things happen in her life. So I think that's fucking what it contributed to that shit or something. And I just could not ever figure out why the fuck she was overreacting. Like, I'm not fucking, everything's fine. And some people just, at that point in time, I don't understand what mental health things were. Because I kind of still don't see anything as like a mental health thing. It's like, which is real, I guess. But if you just live life and just not worry about shit, there ain't no fucking mental health thing to worry about. There's someone who has bad mind states. So my first lover died, guys. That's my point. And her daughter's name's Shay. And Shay's okay. I'm not gonna hurt Shay or nothing like that. But I feel like I gotta fucking. She married some guy or some shit like that. Shay looks okay. She don't look as good as her mom though. In no way, shape, or form. And maybe I can bring up a picture of her. And the chick from high school, you just comfort me and shit. It's okay, but she don't want to fucking hang out with me. I was like, come on my YouTube channel. She's like, she don't want to come on my YouTube channel. She had her nose done, and she had a nose like me. You know how Italian people have like big nose or whatever? Like, it's just the way it looks. On some real shit, she got that shit fixed to where it's smaller. Like, what the fuck? Yo, you don't even look like the same person, man. You don't get rid of your fucking nose, especially if you're a Italian person. Fuck, are you fucking stupid? Don't make no fucking sense. You just had to that fucking stupid, man. Sorry, it's just my opinion on it, man. I'm not gonna fucking always like her. Actually, the way she looked, when I last time I actually seen her in 2009, was she looked incredibly goddamn good. She hugged me, but last time I hugged her before that, she didn't hug me back, so I didn't hug her back. If I did that, then she went and looked in the mirror, which is which was the prize machine mirror beside the thing. When you leave it out, there's a mirror there, and she looked at it. She looked okay. I fucking was fasting at that time. Fuck. That's crazy as fuck. Fucking fasting. So I couldn't get food. I'm hungry as fuck. I ate fucking a piece of fucking apple pie that I had. That I'm glad I'm relieved at work, but the money for it's good. It is. I'm not gonna lie, but I gotta just rest, man. I gotta rest. I gotta sleep. I'm not a mean person, you know. And so that's what I'm thinking in life, right? If I don't have another job working, right? But why? And I didn't say this millions of fucking times. Why? It wouldn't be at the end of my life to where I have a lot of things. Say, I'm spending maybe $3,000. That's I can make 10,000. I made 10,000. I've actually made 8,000 doing Craigslist. I made an incredible amount of money on Craigslist before, just of myself working for myself. Where I was getting renting a hotel room, got money, went picked up my girlfriend, came back, bought weed, paid someone to give me a ride, all for $10. I made my friend drive way fucking far away for fucking $10, man. Back in the day, back when the mobile had money. So my point is, I wanted to just go back to believing. Not that that's gonna happen because I just really don't give a fuck about it like that. To actually taking my religion serious or doing everything in it that I do on my dimensional channel all over again. As I sit back and look at the way things are and the way I see things, I'm not mentally prepared for none of that shit at all. It's pretty fucked up. We're here in life, right? And the way America, if you look everything from the take away America for a second, right? Take away all the best, great things you have in life, right? Just look everything from just people, humanity, right? America is so goddamn fucked up that motherfuckers have shit, leave motherfucker nothing. God damn. I mean, this is real life. That's a real sentence I said, man. It's just, and then if you really actually look at it that way, that's how come this everybody has everything, even at the poorest level, a lot of good shit and opportunity to do shit because everybody's doing something and everything's changing constantly. So everybody as does contribute. Actually, there's no way around this shit. So it's like as long as that's always there in America, we'll remain fucking safe because we work so hard to have our fucking military and shit. Regular ass cat, that shit regular. That shit regularly died. It died a normal death, man. You feel me? Regular ass cat. But my point is, um, the way I feel about life is it's different. It's different than the way I thought it was 10 years ago. I was 21 then. No, I mean 24. Sorry, that's back when I first got locked up 10 years ago. Sorry, I still don't know. I thought I was 31 for some fucking reason. I kind of backwards 10. And when I was 21, I played everything different. And then I just try to feel like it. Will life be better for me if I just have some things I've never owned before? Yeah and no at the same time. What's up, Chris Stewart? How you doing? I'm just talking about my future and shit. How I feel about Buddy and shit. Everything there is in life. Because life tricks everything up, though. If you really think about it, I kept thinking life was something else, but reality, you're the only person that can make everything happen for yourself. I mean, ultimately, and the way everything was delivered, I'm pretty good. When everything was delivered in my life, it didn't ever stay down to the same core remembering to do for yourself, or yeah, do for yourself, but only you can make it happen for yourself, like in the most realistic sense, like, and then it'll happen. It's very fucking easy to understand, and that's what I forget sometimes at times with a lot of other people how they see things. It fucks you up. That's my point when the whole how what I mentioned earlier, but it's like, so my point is I'm gonna go out and do fucking more and get a job. That's where I'm gonna reconfirm. Um, another job somewhere. Subway was just fucking too much. Plus, I'm physically got to rest. I got other shoes. They're gonna come in the mail in like 3 or 4 more days, 5 days more. And these shoes are fucked up because I wore them for 3 months straight. And it's time to change these out because these out my hips and knees. Once I change these motherfuckers out, my hips and knees will be good. Um, I don't mean to be a disrespectful person when I text people, I guess, random things from work who didn't do their job or at least put their work on me before I did it. And at one time I can't do my work that they can't do it. eh, That's fucked up. You know what I mean? Because she was acting really fucked up one day, like insane, and like I don't know why people come to work like that, like fucking stupid. She's just fucking crazy, man. Whenever you want to fucking talk or think about work when I fucking leave it, that's sure all the fuck I'm doing. My cousin works there, and I work with him and shit. That shit was really fun, actually. You know, my cousin Kenny. The world hasn't changed, man. People just think differently. But Bubway, it's funny. But my point is, I don't know. Everybody's trying to school. A lot of people try to school me on shit on fucking social media, but these motherfuckers forget you're on goddamn social media trying to prove something to me. That's nothing there. It is. There is. Don't get me wrong. Whatever topic it may be, but they're fucking that you're on social media, man. It's probably why I don't get no likes on social media. I don't know where to start at. I'm always talking or mentioning something about some deep religious thought I've had and type it out that means something to me, it doesn't mean nothing to no one else. So they're not going to understand it. So they get no likes. So when people see my page, it's just a bunch of emptiness and a few likes and shit. But who actually likes this motherfucker shit? Something like that, maybe. But I don't really give a fuck about none of that shit, man. I don't never give a fuck about online journaling. I remember my cousin Teresa was doing that shit back in like 2001, 2002. Some website. It probably don't even exist no more. I was a Zanga kid, man. Back in fucking middle school, in ninth, eighth grade, I had Zanga. I had a shit. I had a social media before fucking MySpace. Isn't that crazy? You remember Zanga? That's how I hooked up with some chicks in fucking middle school. Aaliyah Long, she passed away actually. My girlfriend, I never. She was just like a girlfriend. It's like a puppy love type thing. She just like, hey, that's my girlfriend. She's my girl, but we're not actually like intimacy dating or touching or nothing. It's just kind of like a, which could have went somewhere if I wanted to. But Aaliyah Long, chick I actually knew, died too. She died during the time I was locked up. Actually, my sister told me about it, and she looked really good. She looked really good actually. I should have stayed with her, but she married a Mexican guy, and her last name was Garcia. Aaliyah Long Garcia, and she OD'd or some shit like fentanyl or something, and some shit about my fucking friends my friend's dad. He does like Uber or whatever the fuck delivery. Something happened. Yeah, picked up someone for us. He Ubered. He was Ubering, and the chick OD'd, man, or some shit. And I took it as a joke at first, or playing around, but really he said it fucked his head up. So that ain't really cool. I was like, what the fuck? Are you serious? Some people just don't give a fuck, man. I hate to say that. Some people party every fucking second, every fucking moment, wherever the fuck they are. I don't understand how fuck people do it. I do everything in like a set scheduled thing. Like my friend. Remember the guy I went to his house and I did a live recently? I said he knows black magic and shit. The kid, Kevin. He's called the kid because he was, okay, back when I was 16 years old, 17 or some shit. There was this other 15, 16-year-old kid, somewhere around there, 14, 15, outside on a trampoline. And the first thing, he's like, hey, there's some kid outside on the trampoline. And I look outside, and it's a fucking kid sitting on our trampoline. It's a random kid, right? We're kids too. So the first thing I think of in my mind is we're gonna beat the fuck out of this dude. We're gonna beat the fuck out of him. You know what I mean? It's fucked up, ain't it? And this is the guy I visited the other day. So we fucking some something happened to where we like scared him off or something. He came back another day when it was snowing, right? That's like the kid's here again. Does the kid motherfucker return? That's why he became the kid because there's some kid outside, right? And then when the kid returned, I was like, the kid is outside. Oh, my girlfriends are dead. Oh, I didn't even think of it like that. It's fucked up, ain't it? I don't. No, I don't add it like that. You're the only one that conclude that. I don't conclude things like that in my mind. Oh, that's another thing. Way other people conclude and think about things, I never would ever think about those things. So it's like this. I don't have no all the stuff and memes and people post on social media. I have no reference to. I understand what they're saying, but I have no personal regard behind it to understand it. Does that make sense? I have no physical interaction of what they're saying, but I understand what they're saying because they post about it. If that makes sense. I don't know what I would have said that, but yeah, all my girlfriends are dead. I don't conclude like other people. That's my point. Um, so yeah, I guess all my girlfriends dead. What about other ones? I don't really have any other girlfriends. They're okay. A lot of females think they're moving at a fast speed. I don't really move at a fast speed, but the way I engage, they're not ready for that. Maybe like my friend Tal told me, the other dimensionalist. He said that some females are not ready for the incoming male energy in his whole philosophy thing. So the way I engage is really fucking fast. If the female, I know that's one females do that they shouldn't do. They may seem like they're not interested or do something, but you got to see through that if they're actually doing it on purpose to throw you off, like to psych you out, or are they actually carrying out actually liking you or just trying to dislike you? There's only those possibilities. I mean, my understanding of it. So my point is, whatever the fuck my point is, I don't know what the fuck my point was. I just thought about Macy for some reason. Thought about Macy really like I would actually need to think about Macy, right? Even I don't really think about Macy or actually thought about her like that. Because I think that's another thing I do. It's fucking really fucking stupid. It won't go as far as my thought boundaries. Does that make sense as a guy? You know, a lot of guys like lust and think about females a certain way when they just see them and they always this thing in their head. I try to keep it to where when I see a female and I think she looks really good, there can't be any sexual thoughts about her until she gives the opening for me to think about it. Even if it's just a small, what is it? A small fucking, what's it fucking called, man? Uh, Mating call, whatever the fuck you would call it. Or fucking say want me to talk to her. So, what's up, JB Will? What's going on? Hey, Graham Tam, I meant to say hey. I was too busy reading your comment and that made me think. But Yeah, they died. I can't believe that. Yeah, April got hit by a car. Aaliyah died. Even though I have no intimate relationship with Aaliyah. A lot of these females, these dudes had around here. Well, that's like kind of fucking too personal. No, let's just say that they get around the wrong crowd. How about that? You know what I mean? I don't want to be like some dumb motherfucker like Lil Xan and shit. Look, they get around the wrong fucking people, man. They become dope heads and die. I mean, I can't say any more than that. It's real. It's real wherever. You mean? And that's the way they are. And those guys are cool guys to hang out with, but then they go on to another extreme level because I used to know them for someone who they were in high school and through a friend, and then it's their friends, and then everybody else kind of together, and then their bridge of friends. Because there's one part of the socialization thing that if I go there, I can have a female like instantly or something, but it's I don't really want to hang out with those people. It's just there's this thing about them I just don't like. Approach you talking about approach signals from chicks? I think I think. Oh yeah, approach signals. Yeah. So they're like I think that if you think about it more complex than what it is, there's not really nothing complex behind it. But then it starts getting complex as it's happening. I just know that any guy had an experienced rejection because it just has to happen. Like you can't make it perfect unless you just really didn't try. Because some chicks on dating apps put, "I don't want just hello beautiful" or "hey," and I'm not. You gotta say something constructive. What the fuck? Yo, I thought it was the stupidest thing I've ever read. Say something constructive. I don't like saying anything constructive, honestly, because I greet them first, and it can only get constructive afterward. If they don't want to gauge or talk, then obviously you can't start from point A. I know that sounds really fucking stupid, but some people like basic fucking approaches, man. And then there's some chicks that really fucking you do it right. You know what I mean? You could do a pickup line right, and they really like that shit. Shit's crazy. Like the psych ward doctor. I mean, no, the psych ward doctor. The social worker from the psych ward back in 2018. I don't see what she really seen in me there. She looked really good. She was the only female I've ever seen that had a ton of freckles on her face, and her face looked really fucking good. Like, incredibly good. She wore a dress. She was in a fucking dress. Um, like, what's the point of me saying that? You have to. What the fuck? I don't even know why I'm going in the fucking explanation of females. So, me and I go out and fucking talk to a female and say hello and fucking communicate with fucking everybody and stuff like that. But I don't want to fucking hang out with those people, man. There's a couple places I already got to remember if I go there. I got to prepare to be punched or hit because I said a lot of fucked up things on the internet too. Back in like 2016, 2017, I was talking to this one chick named Tiffany, and something about the chick was just drunk as fucking disoriented about life and shit. And you don't want to talk to me about your if you got problems, how I'm gonna help you with your problems. Like it was, or and they did. I should have approached it all differently. Let's just say that right. So the chick was like kind of really interested in talking to some, right? And then somehow the next day when she's sober, you know what I mean? She told a guy that she was conversating with me, and the dude really got really extremely fucking pissed off. And I told him, "I'll whip your ass, man. Fuck you, bitch." And I was like he wanted me to meet him at fucking what is it, Billards? No, long shots. I think long shots. Which I think is Billards long shots, right? Yeah, there's a substitute name, subtitle. So long shots. You fucking fight me, but I ain't gonna fucking show up to that shit. Macy. When I first seen Macy, she had red hair. I was like, I like your hair, and she flinged her hair for me. What the fuck? Flinged her hair and like looked at me and her hand on her face or tied her head or some shit. Like, yeah, what the fuck? I wasn't even trying. I'm just like, hey, your hair looks nice. Sometimes that really works out. Where you're just being you and you just kind of like say something. And I'm not no professional at this shit because obviously I still don't have a girlfriend. You know what I mean? I actually had a girlfriend back in like 2018, kind of. She was in her 40s. She was cool. She was really nice. Uh, but she always had to work, and I really didn't want to doing shit with myself, you know. And I kind of just it just didn't work out and shit. You know what I mean? And that's back when I was trying to make too many fucking videos on fucking YouTube. I was always trying to think of something to make and talk about, and I still kind of do. You know what I mean? I got a lot of shit I need to explain. I probably need to start from point A in my life and try to explain as much shit as I fucking possibly can in every fucking video. But that'd be fucking lame. So basically, I tried to order some food on fucking Grubhub earlier. Shit didn't fucking work. I wanted it with McDonald's. I was gonna get like $25 to McDonald's and shit. I was gonna about eat 20 fucking chicken nuggets and shit. I still want that shit. I don't know why. I was so fucking hungry that I didn't even want to download another app to try to add it, and I just went and got more weed. And I'm still fucking hungry. I got ramen noodles to eat. I'm just too lazy to fucking take my bowl in there and fucking clean it out and boil a fucking pot. Make some fucking noodles. Just found out I can fucking order food on Amazon with the rest of my EBT card. I don't get EBT to start working. It's the pandemic thing. They're fucking looking out and shit. Like, fuck. But my point is, that's another thing I remembered. I don't even give a fuck about EBT, but I guess I'll apply for it while I can. Again, they're like giving that shit out even while motherfuckers are working, man. But females want a certain delivery, and there's another thing about it. It's not that I ever got denied by any some of the females. You just gotta, you have to, what is it? Do it right. What they expect and shit. And then there's signs and shit to it, but I don't even like thinking about none of that shit for real. Oh yeah, that's right. The thought boundary thing is if may until the chick gives the sign, I saw the sign. Even though it's just not technically about that. That's what I always thought that fucking song was about. My friend said it was about fucking a symbol. The ankh. I'm like, fuck, that was a sign, really? I thought it was something about dating. The fuck are you talking about, man? Come on, man. I don't actually mean that. In the music video, the fucking sign, fucking symbols there. Like, okay. I still don't understand the fucking song. Even that's like one of my favorite songs, Ace of Base. Saw the sign. We're gonna play the song and shit. We're taking back classic real quick, right? So yeah, so technically, oh, like the Spanish chick, right? And the dude met level boss from fucking uh my friend's friend. That Christmas Eve dinner. He met level boss because the Spanish chick. I think chick actually worked at 7-Eleven. I asked who she was, her friend. I mean, her sister or some shit. Work at 7-Eleven. So, and last time I seen her, she said bye. I was like, is this the same fucking chick, man? She was just going there to buy something, I guess. Remember I told you that? Last time I seen her, she was like, bye. Like, what the fuck? She gets like momentum behind that shit. Which is kind of real. Playing a song. Commercial.